All right, I know that I normally do videos on my all-terrain tires for my Suburban, but today, since they're new-ish and I'm doing a rotation, I'm going to do a quick review on the tires off of my 2018 WRX non-STI, and that'll come into play here in a minute. Um, all I'm going to do is do a quick overview of the tread depth, the wear, the comfort, all of that kind of stuff with these tires. Um, when I bought the car, it had decent tires on it, but it was kind of weird. Two of the tires were different than the ones on the front were different than the ones on the rear, even though the tread depth was the same. It was kind of funky. This winter, I hit a pothole, busted a wheel, and blew out the tire. And anybody that has all-wheel drive vehicles knows you can't usually just put one or two on there if you have varying tread depth, because you can damage the differentials if you have a transfer case, things like that in there. So what I did is I just bit the bullet. I had to buy a new wheel. I had to buy all four new tires. And this is the first rotation since buying those tires. This is a 6,000 mile rotation, which is usually what I do on all-wheel drive vehicles. And I'm just going to go over how they wear, things like that I've noticed with them. I drove these during the winter, and they are okay. They're really good all-season tires, stuff like that. Deep snow, stuff like that. Buy a snow tire. If you're someone that likes aftermarket wheels, take your stock wheels, put snow tires on them, and then get your aftermarket wheels and put your summer tires on those. I drive all seasons because I don't want to have a second set of tires, so I just kind of go with what I have and what's available to me. This is what they had available in the size, which is 245 40 18, I believe. Tread depth on these was 11.2 30 seconds, which is kind of weird, I thought. So let's just say 11 30 seconds is what they were at brand new. This tire is off the left front, and this one is off the left rear. I'm just doing a front to rear rotate right now. I've already quick checked the depth on these, and they checked out pretty good. This is the outside of the left front tire, and it is 10 30 seconds. And again, these started at 11.2, or we'll just say 11 30 seconds. There's your 2 30 seconds indicators, so you obviously don't want to measure from there. Just go up into here, center of the tire, 10 30 seconds. Car was aligned when I put these tires on. 10 30 seconds. Left rear tire, this is the outside toward the inside. 10 30 seconds. That's not 9. We'll say 10 still. And I keep these, and 10 30 seconds. I keep these inflated at the manufacturer's specs, which is 3230, I think. Let's take a look here. It is 3332 is what that spec is for this car. So I run them at 33 in the front, 32 in the rear. Obviously, now that I'm rotating, I'm going to flip-flop those pressures. They wear great, obviously. They're uniform all the way across the tires, front and rear. They're good. They get great traction in dry weather, wet weather, stuff like that. They've been phenomenal. They do have, this siping for the all-season stuff, and then you can tell they have siping in here. A lot of times a center rib tire does not do very well in snow and things like that, but this is siped all the way along that center rib, and then you have a sipe right down the middle. They've been good. They haven't, car tires are a little bit more difficult to judge, I think. They don't get as meaty and stuff like that. Plus, you don't want to give up that summer or all-season performance. Otherwise, I don't really have much else to say other than so far at 6,000 miles, they've been a great tire. Thanks.